literally on vacation, preparing for football season, but I got a call from a friend, a real good friend, and he seemed to be upset about some shit. And I looked more into it, and I'm like, he may have a right to be upset. And I didn't think it's a bigger platform he could go on than to come here. And he's here today, man. He is not only the manager or trainer, but the father of the one they call Debo right now. My man, Bill Haney, BH in the building. What's up, baby?
Hey, killer.
What's good, baby?
Thank you, baby.
What's going on, my co-host as well, Sin City on line one. What's up, Sin City? How you doing, man?
Sin City.
What's up?
Yeah,
I've been watching you. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan.
Listen,
you hear me?
Listen, we gonna cut this. And listen, Bill brought the whole family here. Everybody's here in the building. You said you wanted KeyShawn and Shakur. We seen some back and forth going about KeyShawn, with you and KeyShawn lately about money, so on and so forth. We'll get into detail with that, but let's start with Shakur before we get into KeyShawn, because I believe with KeyShawn is a little bit of layers there. What happened with Shakur?
I mean, well, the only way that I can see it is that Jay Prince and Shakur put KeyShawn Davis in the Malachi Crunch. You know what the Malachi Crunch is?
It sounds
He
crazy.
said it was a double-barrel shotgun that time.
Well, he has
First he said it was a double-barrel shotgun.
Well, he put both of the barrels at KeyShawn and Shakur and said, if y'all don't get me out of this shit with Bill Haney and Devin Haney, yeah, believe that. Shakur, like I said, man, you know the champions that's at 147. Devin is the champion. And the same exact people that wanted the Boots and Devin fight, they wanted Shakur and Devin.
Okay.
Right? So they approached us. We agreed to the fight at 147 pounds.
Right.
They approached Shakur about it, and then they said that they were getting some resistance. They weren't getting what they initially thought that they were going to get out of him that he had agreed to. So we waited. So he came back out on Gillian Wallow. I think he had called Jay Prince on the show. You got Jay number?
Nah, no.
Because we call him up.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
But because Wallow called him.
Right.
Because, you know. And, so he said 144 with this very peculiar math, almost like Texas kind of math. Because
Texas math is great.
He said he was in the 135. He said 135 plus 2 plus the 5. And he said 144. I'll meet you halfway in the middle. I said, now he's a 140-pound champion, right? And to be in the welterweight division, you can come in 140. You come in 141, 142, 143, 44, 45, 46, all the way up to 47. So this guy came back with this full-blown campaign to people that he wants to fight at 144. I said, what the fuck? You come in at 44, 43, whatever you want to come in at.
Right.
So he started this campaign.
Do you think he wanted Devin to be 144 or low?
It was cap all along.
Gotcha.
All along, because you know, man, right? So while negotiating with him, Jay Prince, the manager of KeyShawn Davis, sent KeyShawn Davis to petition to the WBO for that beautiful belt right there. Right? So while negotiating, I'm the manager, I'm negotiating with Shakur for a fight that ultimately would determine the pound-for-pound best in the sport on everybody's list. Dev is number one on my list, everybody know it. But they're both on the pound-for-pound on pretty much everybody's list, right? So it would have been a great opportunity. While continue to negotiating with him, while continue to getting pressure from the WBO, this guy says, drop the belt. Drop the belt. So we figured it out. And our next message was, we're dropping our nuts and we're keeping our belt.
Okay.
And KeyShawn Davis became the mandatory. We went to purse bid, whereas he was offered $3 million for the fight. And I was hearing—
That's what I was going to get you next.
So I was hearing that there might be a little bit of riff or static, because I'm like, well, he hasn't signed. Like, we don't have an announcement, like, what's going on? So I reached out to the kid. The kid said, yeah, the OG reached out to me too. And I told him, get the fuck on. And the OG hearted it. I said, Nick, I was trying to come to see, was you all right if we had to give you some money, if we had to put an M on top of it.
Right.
So not only did you blow the 3, you blew the 1 that you might would have got from the OG.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Right?
Yep. So you basically saying he wasn't happy with the 3. You saying that you had another M possibly, and now what is your reason you thinking he's backing out? What's the reason behind it?
Debo.
Oh, okay. I don't.
Debo.
That's what
it was a fake out in the first place.
In the very first place. Sin, chime in on this for me, Sin.
I think he want more money, Bill.
Hey man,
he want more money.
Hey man, I'll be in the win.
Nobody's scared.
I'll be in the win all night with the $1 million, man. You hear me? I'll be in the win right here all night with the $1 million, man. If you hear something different, you give me a call.
Bill, you kind of make us as a fan. You make us disappointed because you hype us up for these fights. Even Broner, you got Richard Hitchens, and y'all make great previews before the fights, and then the fights don't happen. And with KeyShawn,
you know what?
The fights don't happen. So as a fan, we get upset.
Sin, you should be.
That Richardson Hitchens, when you was on the Brooklyn Bridge looking for people, that was dope. And then we don't get the fight.
Sin, but you should be. That's why I call him Debo. When Debo come out, do you see anybody standing around? That's why I call him Debo. Now, you need to do the same thing and say that you're extremely disappointed when you have a guy like me running around pulling up on these niggas and they not standing on business. Do I look like I got a busted lip or a busted eye or I done did something wrong? I done stood on business and they know that I'm doing the right thing. So I don't mean to get you excited. I don't mean to get you excited. I don't mean to get you excited.
So, yeah.
She just saw you out again after his fight. Y'all gonna answer that or it's gone by now?
Well, I just told you I got this one guy that I'm on there. Hitchinson hasn't gone.
Jack Catterall?
Right. Jack Catterall is one. Liam Parr is one. Jack Catterall puts us in position for the Rolly Romero fight as a mandatory, right? Liam Parr puts us in a position to pick up the belts, to hopefully Boots does the same thing at 154 pounds, and we are able to have a mega fight in the future, God willing, inshallah, for Undisputed versus Undisputed.
54?
Undisputed versus Undisputed at 54.
Okay.
What about Conor Ben?
I call him Conor Win because he hasn't did anything yet.
And Bill got all the answers, man.
No, listen. No. This is I'm telling you, because if you've seen the people that's with me, everybody just has a straight face. This is no joke. Everybody be laughing, but I'm serious. There's a motherfucker.
No,
we've been doing this shit.
That's why we is laughing, because we know you're not. We know it's not a joke a little bit.
No,
for you.
But then that's the thing is having what Sin says is having the composure and the wherewithal and the patience in this sport, because they've done a lot of things that I spoke on when you have ownership and entrepreneurship, something that Cam has experienced with all the various brands that he worked with. You know what I mean? So I always salute the guys that are paving the way. But remember, there's nobody jumping out like Bob Arum taking credit for it, Sin. There's no De La Hoya taking credit for it. There's no Floyd Mayweather taking credit for it. So our journey and our road is tough. You know what I mean? So you just get a chance to see some of the frustration you see when I'm pulling up on these guys. It for us, sometimes it looks funny, but I mean, I'm actually doing my job out there, you know?
Texas math. 135 plus 2 plus 5 equals 144. Somebody explain that equation to us again, because we've done the math 3 times and it still doesn't add up. And Conor win. Not Conor Ben. Conor win. because apparently there's nothing to actually give him credit for yet. Bill had that answer loaded before the question even finished. The Malachi Crunch, though, double-barrel shotgun, real pressure, real names, real numbers. Bill didn't come here to be diplomatic today. And honestly, we respect a guest who shows up with receipts instead of vague statements. $4 million on the table by his account, and still no signature. That's not a business decision anymore. That's a whole different conversation, and we're not done having it. Next episode, if there's a response from the other side, we're getting into it immediately. This story is not finished, and everybody knows it. Drop a comment. Do you believe the Debo theory? Or is there more to this we're not hearing yet? Like the video. Subscribe. Straight face. Serious business. No joke. As always, it is what it is.